How many companies did you invest in the ICO market?
More than 50.
More than 50 companies?
Yeah. It was crazy.
And how many succeeded?
None.
Wow.
So fast forward, I moved to the UK when I was 24. I was cleaning toilets, making cappuccinos. I was gambling with a lot of ICOs, giving my Bitcoin away to people that were going to launch projects, and I was naive, lost everything. I lost all my money. I didn't have nothing.
Gaming/gambling coming to the UAE in Ras Al Khaimah.
It's fascinating. Like when I never thought it was going to happen.
Is crypto gambling?
Everything in life is gambling. Memes token is a gamble. And people ask me, hey, should I invest? I say, no. Don't invest in memes. If you want to risk, look.
How do you see locals accepting gambling in the UAE? What do you see the price of BTC in the next 10 years?
Oh, wow. In my opinion, I will say next year 100K, 100%. Next year 100K is not going below that. I will say 5 years, at least 500,000.
Hello and welcome back to Bet Talks. I'm Rick Godds and I am joined by another guest. He is an entrepreneur, crypto influencer. He has over 3 million followers over his whole social media platform. He had the award for Influencer of the Year at the Middle East Blockchain 2022. He had the Podcast of the Year award at the AIBC. He is the chairman of OG Media. Let's welcome to Bet Talks, Andreas Meneses.
Yes.
We got it right.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you so much for the invitation. Happy to be here in Bet Talks.
Brilliant.
So let's talk about gambling, crypto.
Absolutely.
Everything.
Here at Bet Talks, we cover everything from gaming/gambling, crypto, AI, blockchain, everything emerging tech.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you've been around the space for several years. I mean, you technically are an OG.
OG, yeah. Three bull markets now.
Wow. You've seen some changes.
3 bear markets. Yeah. We made money, lost money.
Absolutely. Well, listen, that's ups and downs in life.
Yeah.
Risk and reward. We just had that conversation a minute ago. So, OG Media, I mean, obviously your podcast, I mean, is flying. You've got over 3 million followers across your platform.
Yeah.
I mean, what you're doing in the social media space is huge.
Yeah.
How did it all start?
Well, for crypto, I started 8 years ago. I started computer engineering. So let's start 20 years ago. I started computer engineering and information security, so cybersecurity.
Yeah.
So fast forward, I moved to the UK when I was 24. I was cleaning toilets, making cappuccinos as a barista, making £500 a month. I didn't speak any English. And then fast forward, I ended up fulfilling my career. So I was project manager of companies. I worked for big companies, Airbus Military, Siemens, Saint-Gobain. I did what I studied for, right? And in 2016, I was looking at Facebook group, and it's saying Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency scam. And that crypto word and Bitcoin, it just snapped on my head, like, because I studied cryptography for uni.
Yeah. And
then long story short, I went for 6 months researching everything, reading everything, the white paper, Satoshi Nakamoto. I'm a geek. I'm a computer engineer. I'm a nerd. So then after 6 months, I bought my first Bitcoin at £400.
What year was that?
In 2016.
Wow.
On Coinbase. I'm not sponsoring Coinbase, but I bought it there.
Yeah.
And then I keep it for 6 months, didn't do anything. Keep researching what can I do with this stuff.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, I met somebody who was my first mentor in crypto. He put a company together that he was creating software trading on behalf of the users. So you connect your crypto wallet with crypto chain with his software. The people is custodial of their own money, and they were trading for them. We have about 40,000 users in 6 months in China, South Africa, most Europe, Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkey, Colombia. It was insane.
Wow.
And then I went from customer service. I left my job. He told me, come here, let's do something together. I went from customer service and I started to consult for him as a general manager. And I built a community. That was my first experience building community. I wasn't too big in Instagram. I have like 10,000 followers, which is, it's big, but it wasn't that big like now. And then I traveled the world. It was amazing. Bull Run came 2017. I became financially free, made so much money. Like I could never thought about it. In 2017, also my mom was diagnosed with cancer. And then I was just flying all over the place, going back to the UK where my kids live, and then going back to Colombia to see her. So that 2 years was amazing. It was a mix of emotions. But in 2017, my mom died, and I went full on work, 2018, full on work. I was just focusing, working, and then the market started to collapse. So I made so much money.
That was the ICO crash, yeah?
The ICO crash, and then, like in gambling, I was gambling with a lot of ICOs, giving my Bitcoin away to people that were going to launch projects, and I was naive. I still made money fast, but I was naive.
How many companies did you invest in the ICO market?
More than 50.
More than 50
Yeah.
companies?
It was crazy.
And how many succeeded?
None.
Wow.
Yeah. But I learned the hard way because I thought I had the experience, the knowledge.
Yeah.
But it wasn't because of me. It was a whole team behind me, traders,
Yeah.
affiliates, community. It was not only me. I thought it was me that had the knowledge, but it wasn't me.
No. So you was investing in these ICOs that sort of was just an idea at the time.
Yeah, it was
I
an
can
idea.
remember these companies was ideas. I mean, I was offering services in the ICO market. I was representing ICO brands, and I was flying me all over the world to these conferences. I mean, we've seen each other on the road many times, from AIBC to Sigma, etc.
Yeah.
So you invested in over 50 different companies and didn't have one that pulled through.
Didn't pull through, but also I had a trader, and look, this is my opinion, but not your keys, not your wallet. I gave this trader my Bitcoin to trade. He was very good the first year, and then he disappeared with more than 5,000 Bitcoins among more people.
Wow.
Because he changed his mind, right? He was giving returns, and then he changed his mind. So I learned the hard way.
In an unregulated market.
Yeah, unregulated market. So I learned the hard way, and then since then I left crypto for 1 year, left it completely. I jumped into social media, and then in social media I found my rescue. I did a lot of influencer marketing campaigns. So I was running a lot of campaigns in Latin America, especially Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Mexico, all the Spanish. We were pushing influencer marketing with the biggest influencers. We were giving away $10 million in giveaways. It was amazing. I did that for 1 year, and that's how I grew so fast on Instagram, because I had so many influencers shouting me out, like, hey, follow these accounts.
Yes.
So I did that for 1 year and a half, and then when I was in the previous company, in the software trading bot, I met these exchanges when they were new. So I met Binance as a startup, and then I created a rapport with them because I brought in 15,000 users with the company within 3 months. And then they saw me doing stories on Instagram and all of that. My friend from Binance called me and said, Andreas, we have something for you. I said, what is it? Can you help us to show this token that's going to be listed on Binance? I said, okay. So I did as a friend, a personal favor. That was 2 years ago, only 2 years ago. I said, okay, I'll do it for you guys. So long story short, that was called an allocation. They'll give you an allocation. You buy something, you buy a token of your own money, but a cheaper price, right? And then that allocation become XXX when they launch. I didn't check my wallet.
And you was paid in their token?
I paid in the token, but it went really high.
Wow.
And I said, what is this? And I told my friend from Binance, look, thank you so much for this. I send you half. And I said, no, that's yours. I said, what is this? Because you're a KOL. I said, what is a KOL? A key opinion leader. I said, no.
So there was a bit of luck there?
Yeah, nothing. No? It was liquid, fully liquid. And then I realized I was a crypto influencer. I just want to help my friend in that exchange with whatever she was trying to do with her market, right? And then from there, it went really fast. I came here a year ago for Binance Blockchain Week. And then I became the content creator of that week. They sent me to the Grammys.
Yeah, wow.
And then I hustled for 6 months. I ended up with CC on stage. Now he's in another stage of life. Yeah. And then I ended up presenting the biggest show of crypto in Spain, 7,000 people. So for 6 months, I was just hustling. I was trying to learn again. So I learned a lot of crypto, but I said to myself, if I go back to crypto, I want to do it properly. And the first thing I did it just for money. I did it because I want to create money because I never had money. But this time I want to create a long term, have a purpose, and learn from tokenomics, market value, liquidity, exit. So I have to learn the hard way. So this ICO that happened to me 5 years ago, it wouldn't happen again. But there's more to it the last 2 years.
So live and learn, as the saying goes. I mean, your story is incredible, and what you've done, especially in the crypto and social media sort of market.
I lost everything. I lost all my money. I didn't have nothing in 2018. 18 with ICO.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Nothing, bro.
Yeah, I mean the ICO market did hit me hard as well. I mean, I was I think it did everyone. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a great time, but the market has rapidly changed so fast. I mean, let's look at the ICOs, then NFTs. I mean, now these meme tokens.
Meme
I mean,
tokens,
where's the market going?
No financial advice, do your own research. But what happened 2 years ago with FTX, that everything went downhill because the Luna crash, and it taught us a lot. And actually, when that happened, that's when I started to build 2 years ago. I started to build my podcast, Crypto-G's, and become number one podcast on Binance Live.
Wow.
And then I started to understand how the market works. Before, it was based on hype a lot. So you could see the content creators with Lambos, with Bugatti. That is amazing they have that, and houses and showing off.
Of course.
It wasn't converting anymore because people lost a lot of money in FTX.
A lot of that is affiliation. Affiliation. They're sending traffic to exchanges.
Exactly, but it's the hassle. I have good friends that do this, but when I started the podcast and FTX happened, I couldn't just push a narrative when people were suffering. They didn't have money. They lost everything. Some people lost millions. People lost all the assets. So because they remember me 2 years before I lost. So I said, I want to create something different. So where the market goes, what I've seen the last 2 years based on my experience, it came from gaming. Remember, gaming was really good at the last bull run.
Sure.
And then it went to last year. The market means quiet, but this year was got reactivated.
Yes.
I will say real world assets became really popular. But what is driving the forward right now is memes. And I'll tell you the reason why. I didn't believe in memes before. I said, what is this picture of a dog or a cat?
Or a frog.
Why people is going so crazy? What I understood now, after seeing the last 4 months, people don't want to see roadmap. They don't want to see tokenomics.
No.
It's too difficult for somebody that don't understand about crypto. What is a long-term project? You know,
it's more community-based building.
They just want to invest in a dog picture, open a Solana wallet, and put $100, and then tomorrow is $150. They don't want to wait for 2 or 3 years to those $100 become $150.
Yeah.
And I know it's bad. There's a lot of reasons to do this.
Sure.
But I think so. The best way, I was telling this to another friend, to learn about crypto, if you have liquidity, you have money, is create your own meme token project. And I'll tell you why. Because first, you understand about community. You have to have the community. You have to have a concept. You have to launch really fast. You have to be 24/7 top of the community. You have to understand about market makers, liquidity, people dump on you. It's a lot of effort and energy. It's not that easy like people think.
No, of course.
You want to learn fast, but you have to be willing to lose fast or win a lot.
Yeah. Wow, I mean, very interesting. I mean, especially you're very honest to obviously on your journey, what's happened. I mean, to lose everything, to come back and build this network that you have.
The network is the most important.
The most important, yeah, for sure. Now, obviously, you're heavily involved within the crypto space and have been for several years. Now, Dubai now is becoming this innovation tech hub, all right, where you can buy cars with crypto, you can buy houses with crypto. I mean, when is this? Where's this going? I mean, in your opinion, obviously, Dubai is very acceptance to cryptocurrency, soon to be acceptance to gaming/gambling.
Yeah.
These two markets do obviously merge together more and more so. A lot of casinos obviously are using, especially online casinos, are using and operators using cryptocurrency as form of payment methods.
Yeah.
I've seen you at gaming conferences such as Sigma, etc. Now, what is your thoughts on gaming/gambling coming to the UAE in Ras Al Khaimah?
It's fascinating. Like when I never thought it was going to happen. When I heard about this, that means UAE, in my opinion, is open for innovation. Look, at the end of the day, going to a casino is an experience.
Yes.
You know? Yeah. Some people like it more than others. And some people make money, some people lose. Like anything in life. Some people win, some people lose. There is no always winners with anything, right? For example, in a legal case, somebody will win, somebody will lose. In a relationship, somebody will win, somebody will lose. Everything. In football, somebody wins, somebody lose. There has to be a balance. And crypto and gambling is very similar. The difference is the regulations and the status depends of the region. For example, in the UK, you know, if you go to and play, I don't know, in Ladbrokes is the name.
So like a bookmakers, a high
bookmakers.
street bookmakers.
You go on with $5,000, 5,000 pounds, and then you bet on a horse when Manchester City or Manchester United, whatever,
yeah, of course.
and they lose, and you lose all your money. It's okay. They're not going to call the FCA or the SEC.
Because it's a regulated
because
industry.
it's a regulated
industry, yeah.
But you go in the UK and put £5,000 in a picture of a dog, and then you can claim because you can claim to the government, look, I lost £5,000 in this picture, but it's
through this exchange.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Obviously, gambling in the UK, Europe is more regulated because it's more advanced, right? So I think that what UAE is doing, in my opinion, is opening up, and I think that they're going to get faster and better with regulation and getting people in the right foot. Like, for example, like America do with Las Vegas, you know?
Yeah.
They have everything in one city. You cannot have Vegas across the country,
No,
but
of
you
course.
have everything
as a hub.
You go there and do your business.
And this is what we talk about a lot here at Bet Talks. Now, obviously, Las Vegas is a gambling hub, land-based gambling hub. Macau is a land-based gambling hub. What is in between?
There is no many.
Dubai.
Oh, that's geographically.
Yeah, that's the geographically.
Yeah.
For gaming/gambling, I strongly believe, in my opinion, that the UAE, Ras Al Khaimah, will soon merge with Dubai, and there will be casinos all in Dubai as well. That's my theory.
Okay.
Everything's catered for it. The likes of the Atlantis Royal, the QE2 is down in Deira Islands with a casino on there ready to go. The Bulgaria residence, all of these offshore man-made land within the UAE, I believe, will all be casino-based. Blue Waters, I mean, yes, the Caesars Palace have just pulled out of Blue Waters.
Oh, okay.
But what is the Caesars Palace known for?
For the casino.
Absolutely. So it all, in my opinion, listen, we're not an affiliate. We're not promoting any gaming companies. We're just here to speak. With that advice. But if you look at the foundation of it, it's all catered for it.
Yeah.
Even Dubai looks like Las Vegas. It's in the middle of a desert.
It looks better, though.
It looks better.
Way better.
Way better. It's big, shiny buildings, one road, which is the same as a Vegas Strip.
Yeah.
So let's look at the factors of it. Very, very similar. Just without the gaming.
Yeah. Without the gaming, obviously, Dubai is way better.
Yes, I agree with that. It's the best city in the world.
It's the best city in the world.
It's the best city in the world.
No, for me, also something that, let's go back to crypto a little bit. Dubai opened up so many opportunities for people in crypto. You know, you feel safe here. As you said, you can buy, exchange apartments,
correct,
Maseratis, whatever you want to buy or sell. But also, you feel safe. For example, when I was in the UK, I didn't feel safe talking about crypto. Yeah. I felt bad. I feel like I was talking about something that was dirty.
Yeah.
Right? People don't understand. It's the mindset of people.
It's completely different.
It's completely different. And here people want to help you, support you because it's innovation. Let's not talk about crypto. Let's talk about blockchain. So people support, the government support innovation, entrepreneurship, projects. Let's not talk about meme. Let's talk about real long-term utility projects within blockchain. And you have the number one exchanges set up here in the UAE. You have all the layer ones. Most of them, they have the employees here. The number one exchange in the world, I won't say the name, but you know which one is. Most of the employees, 70% or more, they are based here in the UAE. So that's telling you that is helping.
It's catered for it, yeah.
So I think it's going to happen eventually, in my opinion, with the UAE, with people coming here, because it will provide a lot of works.
100%.
It will provide opportunity for everybody.
So you've been, like I say, you've been around the crypto sphere for a long, long time. You've had massive ups and you've had massive downs.
Yeah.
Is crypto gambling?
Everything in life is gambling. Everything in life is gambling. You know, when I don't know the meaning of the gambling in English, the origin, but it's when you put something, you are risking. Either a traditional business is gambling. If you go and open up a restaurant here, you are gambling money. It's long term, like probably take you 3-6 months to realize.
Investment's a risk.
All the investment, even traditional stock bonds, even gold. You go and buy a necklace today, if the gold go down, lose the price. So crypto, like any other business in the world, you take risks. Sometimes you can pull out a lot of profit or you just lose a lot.
Sure. Good answer. Very good answer. Now, obviously, you've built this this influencer sort of status up now. Yeah.
It happened. It just happened.
Yeah. But you're winning awards, AIBC, the Middle East Blockchain Week. I mean, this is incredible what you've done.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Thank
And
you so
I
much.
obviously, I wish you so much sort of more success moving forward. What advice would you give to our viewers here at Bet Talks for someone coming in to, as an entrepreneur, coming into the blockchain crypto space moving forward?
Like they want to invest in technology or in a token?
Either. I mean, anything sort of emerging tech will come under the sort of blockchain crypto space, whether it's
good
AI, metaverse. I mean, obviously Dubai is very well connected and obviously maintaining these kind of companies.
Yeah.
You as an influencer, investor, entrepreneur, you've done extremely well, and you've admitted that you've had serious bad times.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to new entrepreneurs coming into the market?
Look, I have a lot of friends that always want to jump in crypto, always. And they say, even the last 8-9 years, people still send them DM, shall I buy Bitcoin? After 8 years, when I told them it was £400, right? Or $500.
Wow.
I will say, and I tell this to a very good friend of mine, he's still not jumping in. I said, you have to have a skin in the game. And he said, what does that mean? You have to buy anything, just buy whatever.
Yeah.
So a recommendation, somebody asked me if I had to start again, or if I have an entrepreneur or somebody that have a salary, I will put 10% aside and put everything into crypto. I will buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, the top 5 or top 10
And you
tokens.
still got skin in the game, like you say.
And just save for at least 6 months, understanding how it goes out. That's what I did. You think that's what I did 8 years ago? I bought my first Bitcoin, and I saw this Bitcoin going up, going down. Obviously, I got bored after a while, and then I started to. Back then, there was not enough pairs. There were no exchanges. It was too.
I can remember the time. Yeah.
It was too difficult.
There was no MetaMask. There was none of this. There was Coinbase.
There was Coinbase. That's it.
That was it.
But there was no YouTuber explaining about trading patterns. There was nothing. It was only a white paper.
I can remember in 2017, I was cashing out Ethereum at $70 for 15%.
Yeah. Well, that hurts now.
Yeah.
That probably would be a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Probably 100K at least.
At least. Minimum.
And for entrepreneurs, look, most of the people that come into the space are because they come from Web 2, people that have developed apps, or have put money into traditional ICOs, you know. It's a different game. It's like Wild West. Crypto, you have to be really careful with your money. There's a lot of opportunities out there. You have to check always the team behind this new project, for example. Or you have to check if you are a bit more advanced, the tokenomics, if it makes them like financially, you know, when they launch, the market volume is going to be sustainable, the idea. But I will say, if you're an entrepreneur, want to step in, just start to buy the top 5 crypto.
But then you say, look at the team, then look at the white paper, look at the tokenomics around it. How can you give that advice in meme coins?
You can't. There is no tokenomics.
There's no tokenomics. There's no framework. There's no team. Like what?
There's not. You just have to see the community.
So that is a gamble.
The community,
big time.
Memes token is a gamble. And people ask me, "Hey, should I invest?" I say, "No, don't invest in memes. If you want to risk, look, I have a lot of money, loads. 2 months ago in a token, I make a lot. I didn't sell because I didn't want to dump in the community. I don't feel bad. I didn't make money of it. So I lost a lot. I probably lost money already today in memes. You have to be willing to lose a lot of money, to risk it, to have...
Yeah, without risk, there's no reward.
To have mindset. If you want to jump in memes, you have to be ready to lose everything in one day.
That's a big call.
Or if you want to play safe, again, go buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Just buy them. But obviously, do your own research. No financial
advice. There's no financial advice here at Bet Talks. But listen, very, very interesting and great answers. Now, what I'm interested in, I mean, listen, you've built this community, over 3 million followers across your social media platforms, which is incredible. Your OG media company, your podcast is obviously gone through the roof. I mean, what's next for you? What is next? What does the future hold?
That's a good question. Well, now my kids are in Dubai, so everything's going to be easier. I think that will be the thing that was not holding me back, but now it's easy having everybody here.
Yeah.
That for me right now, September is coming, and then that when the market bounces back. So there is a lot of opportunities out there for crypto.
Yeah.
I want to, my company right now, we have a bunch of collaborators. I don't call employees. I don't have employees. I have collaborators. I collaborate with them and I help them to growth. We're going to talk in 2049 with the whole team, which is, I like to go to events and to show them what they can do and achieve, you know.
Brilliant.
And then I think so. I'm going to.
So you're going to have a stand?
No.
You're just going to be freelancing?
Yes. It's too much work having a stand.
Much.
Yeah. And we have a lot of clients there already.
Yeah.
So I have helped for the last year a couple of clients to get to good places. Now I'm looking for the next one. It's always look for the next diamonds coming up because this is people don't understand about this. And my friends always ask me how I can get into crypto and make it like you do. Say there is no a perfect investment. There is nothing. I have friends. Let's set everything up until we find the perfect opportunity, and then we invest X amount of money. Is going to no. That doesn't exist. You have to find the way around, especially in crypto. For example, I have a friend say, "Hey, I don't want to invest or I don't want to pull the money from here because I want to play safe." It's not going to work. You have to. You have to gamble.
Yeah.
In crypto, sometimes you have to gamble. That doesn't mean gamble is a bad word. You have to be willing to lose or win big.
Yeah.
But for me, it's keep helping projects in Web3. And actually, I would like to move or merge. I have a keynote in the last Sigma in Malta. We were talking about how we can merge gambling with crypto.
Incredible. Yeah.
Nobody has done it. It's quite difficult. To understand both of the worlds. But I think so with the help of UAE and Ras Al Khaimah, in my opinion, is going to help to maximize that. I would like to jump on that. And I think so I'm going to go just fully ballistic the next 18 months in crypto. I'm not going to look anything
100%,
else. But like any entrepreneur, I want to, in 2-3 years, put real estate.
Yeah. So you're looking for the next diamond in the rough, right?
All the time, yeah.
All the time. So just to give you an example, obviously you've invested in a lot of different projects over the years. What do you look for? What do you look for? I know you said the team, etc., but what do you actually really look for? I mean, because if you look at these new tokens, there, like I say, there is no team. What is it that stands? What is it that stands out for you? I mean, there must be something that makes you go, you know what? I'm going to take a risk on that project because of X.
I think so. Your intuition becomes better the more that you see people, the more that you shake hands.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give no advice to everybody, but if I was anybody into crypto, I know it's sometimes tedious, but go to as many events possible to get global scale,
Correct.
to meet as many people. But the more people that you start to know, then you start to understand where to go to the next circles.
Yeah.
So for me, I always looking for the next inner circle. In Dubai, there's so many people that have you cannot penetrate because they're protected their community or the people.
Yeah.
But now where I am right now, people is opening door for me. So that's why I look into it. If I go and analyze a project or a team, I want to analyze where they're coming from, what are the struggles, what are the goals, if they have family, if they don't have family.
It's all an aspect of the whole sort of...
Yeah. There's small details. If, for example, they happen very often. Somebody's too young and have a lot of money, and they don't have family or kids, they don't have anything to lose. I will double think.
Yeah.
But in the other perspective,
as you're looking at that as maybe as a risk.
As a risk, but if the guy is good, he has more time to push it. So it's like you have to balance it.
Correct. Yeah.
So I always looking for the details within people.
Yeah.
Body language, the way they reply, the way they respond, the way at the beginning when you're doing business with anybody, the first week or first month is honeymoon. Everybody's happy.
Everyone's happy, yeah.
And then when
everything's great, yeah.
And then when you hit the first budget, that's when you meet the real people.
100%. Yeah.
So long story short, I will go between lines and read people.
You've been around the block.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot. You've risked a lot, and obviously you've been through the trenches and came out obviously succeeding. So so listen, it's trying times, and obviously experience is one big key factor. You're obviously very experienced within the crypto space. Now, my background is gaming.
Yes.
The crypto market is basically, there is a lot of use for payments. A lot of companies are used for payments, especially in stable tokens.
Stable, yeah.
Now, I meet a lot of people, and their opinions are that the crypto market would be nothing without stable tokens such as USDT. Do you believe that?
No, because we didn't have stable coins before. When I joined crypto, there weren't stable coins.
There was no USD, no such thing.
There was nothing. There was,
Same as me.
When we were doing trading pairs, there was no USDT, USDC.
Yeah.
There was nothing like this.
Do you believe the market has grown more rapidly because of stable tokens?
I think so. It helped, of course, 100%, because it's easier to send transactions and to save money, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think so. Whatever is easy to adopt, it helps the crypto industry. For example, with betting as well, it's the same. If you have an application in your hand and it's easy to use and deposit, I don't know, whatever, dollars, pounds, and it's easy to cash it out, and the user experience is easier, it grows really fast, the application, right? So I think so with crypto the same. Why AI went so fast, so quick? Because it was free, ChatGPT. You open, you are no gambling, you are just using it. So it's easy to use. I think so with crypto happened the same. When USDT, you see $1,000 and you receive $1,000, in the mind it's easier than 0.001.
Of course. Yeah.
So I have a theory.
And it makes people feel more secure.
More secure.
Yeah.
But also that helps. But the other thing that helps is memes. People, I didn't understand this, but memes helps to grow the industry because it's easier and they're getting easier to jump in. You have to buy, for example, Solana, send it to Phantom.
Okay.
It's easier to do it. But I think so the next winners within crypto, it will be tokens that in your mind are easy to read. For example, if I send you 0.1 Bitcoin, right? It's too difficult to understand. It's $6,900. But if I send you a token that is $100 and it sends you 100 of them, it's easy to understand.
It's easy to understand.
So all those
for people that are not in the crypto space, of course.
That are not in the crypto space.
Yeah.
So I believe tokens that are anything between $1 to $1,000 are going to succeed the next bull run. I'm very bullish into Solana because it's 140. Not too expensive. If you tell your father or your mom or somebody in your family, hey, I'm buying this Bitcoin at 60,000. What?
They're like, what?
I cannot buy that.
Yeah, no, of course, no. But they don't understand that you can obviously own certain percentage
but they
of
don't
it.
understand
They don't understand
that.
it. Yeah.
But I say, look, I bought 10 Solana. How much it was? $1,500. Okay, I can do that as well.
Yeah, of course.
I think so. All those tokens, and I'm bullish in that, are going to succeed in the next bull run. You have to make it easy for people to understand.
Especially when haven't got the experience that you've had yourself. So obviously crypto and, as we spoke about, crypto and gaming are merging together a lot now in several different spheres. So let's look at the likes of crypto casinos, the likes of Stake.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean, what a success story. I mean, unbelievable what they've developed in such a small period of time. I mean, Stake are paying Drake $10 million a month.
It's good for Drake.
Do you know what I mean? Just to promote their crypto casino. And I mean, look at what they've done within the space of 5 years? Maybe less.
Maybe less, yeah.
Maybe less. I mean, there was no such thing as crypto casinos.
Didn't exist.
Do you know what I mean? So where do you see that market?
Like expanding in more companies doing the same? Rick, I'm going to be honest. For me, I will have to see probably 2 or 3 or 4 companies doing the same repeatedly. And if it's the people in Asia can use it, it will be a gain over. Because let's be honest, most of the, and also my Chinese friends and Malayan, Singaporeans, why crypto became so popular and so fast? Because you kind of gambling. And most of the big, and you know this better than me, most of the people in Asia, and I have an amazing friend in China, when I go visit them here in Dubai in their houses, they're always playing whatever, with these Chinese games. I think so, if a Chinese company can break through within crypto, it will be gain over for all the companies. Yeah. The Chinese are the one leading this.
But it's a huge, huge grey market. It's not even grey, it's black.
It's black.
It's extremely black.
It's because people that is in, I'm going to be honest, people that is in crypto and they're making a lot of money, they just want to carry on in crypto. They don't care about casino and doing merge. And people is into casino and they have massive revenue, they don't care about crypto. Yeah. That's why these two industries, they're making so much money. They don't want to collaborate yet.
The gaming / gambling industry is well, just in my opinion, is 100x of the crypto market.
It is, yeah.
And I think will always be.
Yeah.
I don't possibly see how the crypto market can take over. They are merging together very closely, but the gambling industry is so strong, and people gamble on greed.
Yeah.
But then also there's a greed factor in the crypto sector.
In crypto, yeah.
So, but they are merging together very, very closely. Like I say, I work on the affiliate side of things with a lot of crypto casinos coming to play into the market. It's very exciting times. What do you see? How do you see, just going back to sort of Dubai, how do you see, I mean, I know you've only been here for 2 years, but you've been coming here for years.
Yeah.
How do you see
6
years? How do you see locals accepting gambling in the UAE?
Well, in my opinion, I will have to ask my good friends from here. I have good friends that are born here and raised here and everything. And the ones that are close to me, they understand crypto, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that work right now within the VARA environment, you know, and the IFC and all of that. People also from the traditional market. I will say at the beginning, it will be something that will take time for them to understand. But like anything happened in Dubai, you know, when I don't want to overstep, but I don't know how was Dubai 20 years ago or 10 years ago. But if you go to, for example, Blue Waters, it's totally different right now.
Of course.
Or you go to, what is the other one? No, the one in Marina.
We got the Palm, Dubai Harbour.
No, the other one. I always forget. The one that's always busy.
I can't think what you mean. So we obviously got Blue Waters. You mean offshore? It's not offshore. It's actually off of native land.
But anyway, it looks like it's like tourist place, you know, like with the clothes and the food and everything changed there. I think so. Eventually, will be secluded like that for the casinos.
Yeah,
it will be. I like that from Dubai. If I, for example, go to the Bulgari, you see more people from here, and I love that.
More locals.
Because you are more relaxed.
Correct.
So I think so they eventually will accept it because they are so smart. I understand it will help the economy.
100%.
And they will help more people with work
and attract
jobs.
the likes of the Chinese, because you start getting people from all different cultures coming over with gaming.
And Rick, it's not only just the people going to make or lose money in the casinos, but it will generate a lot of work for people. People that are going to do the tables, waiters, cleaners, drivers, managers, hospitality. I think so that will be the best winning for the UAE. In my opinion, they will win a lot of people coming here.
Yeah.
If somebody come here first time to Dubai, right, and they've been going to Las Vegas for 5-10 years, and they live in Europe or Asia, they want to come back here again. Yeah. Because it will be much better, nicer, bigger, and calmer, I will say.
Agreed.
And you will feel more safe.
A lot more safe. Yeah.
I
believe that. Do you see that the UAE will be able to maintain their safety with gambling being in play here? Oh,
wow, that's a good question. In my opinion, I will say so. Yeah.
Because there's pros and cons to having a casino within the UAE.
Yeah.
One, going to bring more jobs, more revenue, more tourism, and like I say, more revenue to the country. But then there's also cons such as addiction, policing. Okay, gambling comes with debts. People lending funds, lending money, loaning money to gamble. You see what I mean? So there's huge pros and cons. And here at Bet Talks, we're just asking for people's opinions on what they believe come 2027, or maybe before. There's no actual official set date.
Yeah.
There is just a gaming body that have basically agreed that the UAE will have a regulated casino on Marjan Island, the Win, come 2027. Wow. That's the media at the moment. Media.
In my opinion, look, the reason why my kids are in Dubai is because I know it's the perfect place to raise people. It's safe, you learn from other cultures, and then there's no addictions here. Let's call it like that. There's no addiction. Like, if I was in another country, I would feel a little bit worried about my kids, my boy, my daughter will get in addictions.
So you said that your children are currently in the UK at the moment?
No, they're here.
Oh, but they was in the UK for several years.
So I have that peace of mind in my back, that back of my mind, that they're going to be safe physically and mentally.
Yeah.
And then that's why I think so the UAE is going to make it, in my opinion, make it work with not having, they will have standards, like for everything. The standard, how you do it, what you can do, what you cannot do. And I'm sure probably other countries have it. If they see somebody that getting into trouble, they will have, I don't know, you can call them for help. I don't know how it will work. But the answer that I'm giving is based in how I feel as a parent here. I know if, for example, my son one day want to go to the casino, I know he's not going to run and call me the next day, Daddy, I need 500,000 dirham because I lost it all. I don't think that's going to happen here.
Agreed.
Because they mentally prepare. Now, other thing is the tourists that come here and play, that's on them because they are not living here.
Yeah.
So, and if they don't behave, they get kicked out.
I always say this, with Dubai, you actually have to offer something to the country. You have to bring some value here.
Yes.
If you don't bring value, then it's time to leave.
Khalas.
Yeah, it's time to leave.
Yeah.
And it's a great motto to be in because look at the UK and Europe are in serious crisis.
It's really bad.
Right? Serious crisis.
Bad.
Right? The US is in serious crisis.
Yeah.
Right? And I can't see it getting any better anytime soon.
Yeah.
A lot of expats now are such as yourself, bringing their families to the UAE for a better lifestyle, less crime rate, as you say, no addiction to certain things within life, and like crime rate, just the actual freeness of raising a family here in this incredible country which they've created, which the population is that they're predicting is going to double within the next 10 years.
Oh, wow. We're making that possible.
Yeah, unbelievable, huh?
But Rick, there's one thing, addiction obviously is the word for being addict. But people, for example, is addict to work as well, right?
Yes.
But also people is passionate. So if you're passionate about working, so people, depend on the perspective, it depends on the person. People think that I'm addicted to work or I'm just very passionate. I want to call it passionate.
Yeah.
And it will happen like that. That people get passionate here in Dubai, a lot of stuff, eating better, going, hanging out with like-minded people, getting in shape. So that's why, going back to your question, I don't think this gambling situation, they will probably go passionate about something or a game, but they won't get addicted.
In my opinion, this will only be a plus to the UAE. I think it will be policed on a high level of serious security, massively policed on ruling for, obviously, gambling. I don't think that I strongly don't believe that locals will accept this anytime soon.
Okay.
But then they accepted alcohol.
Yeah. Well, they're not depend of the places.
Yeah. So eventually, the new regulations and new markets that come into countries, if they want to expand to bring westernized civilization to here, in my opinion, they will have to adapt it within time. And I strongly believe that after Ras Al Khaimah, you will start seeing gaming regulated within Dubai.
Wow. And then the other countries around probably will follow up.
100%. I mean, there's talks of Saudi within time. I mean, who would have ever thought that Saudi would have had a gaming license? I mean, and casinos within Saudi. I mean, even now, alcohol's becoming more legalized. But Saudi, they're years behind Dubai. They are years behind Dubai. Dubai is a powerhouse of the world, and it's the best place in the world, in my opinion.
It's the best place to live. Yeah.
And I think now they're becoming this tech hub of making crypto friendly. Did you see that the companies now are allowed to pay salaries now
that's
in
amazing.
crypto? I mean, every quarter, Dubai are winning in some perspective.
Yes.
Of something within tech innovation that's going to benefit the civilization and the country as well. And I think it's just growing so fast. So you're here to stay?
I'm here to stay. I'm helping the casinos in the future to understand about how to process crypto payments. There you go. I will help them with a couple of my clients.
Fantastic stuff. Listen, one more question before we wrap things up. It's been great having you on the show.
Thank you so much,
and I think your story is very incredible, to be honest.
Thank you.
From sort of having great highs to great lows to now obviously moving forward and this community you've built. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What do you see the price of BTC in the next 10 years?
Oh, wow. no financial advice, do your own research. In my opinion, I will say next year 100K, 100%. Next year 100K is not going below that. I will say 5 years, at least $500,000.
That's a big call.
Yeah,
That's
5 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
But look, if you think since we started, well, since I started nearly 10 years ago, it was $500. Now it's more than $50,000.
Yeah.
And it's been 10 years. So we add 3 zeros, right? So add another 3 zeros or 2 zeros. If you add another 2 zeros, you got it.
And there you go. There you
Well,
go.
if you add another 2 zeros, it will be 6 million.
6 million. Yeah. That's a big call.
Yeah, that's a big call.
That's a big call.
It could happen.
Who knows? It could happen. Andreas, thank you for coming on the show.
Rick.
All right. It's been great having you. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Good luck with OG Media for the future.
Thank you so much.
And I hope you find them diamonds in the rough.
We will.
I'm sure I'm going to be seeing you on the road, Token 249, etc. I'm sure you're going to be at Binance Week as well.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
we will be there.
You were there. Fantastic stuff. Thank you for coming on the show.
Ricky.
All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bet Talks. Bye-bye.
Woo!